just a little tour of my map of my Minecraft world currently as of summer 2025. I've had this world for 2 years now and I've made some cool progress, but it's even cooler to look back at the screenshots and see how much progress I've made, so I figured a video would be even cooler. And plus, this way, if like the worst happens and I lose it, then I have at least this and maybe future videos to it's getting dark as proof of what I've done. So this is my world. When I first made this world, this was the original spawn point, and in fact it is still the spawn point where I appear if my bed gets destroyed or whatever. And you may be wondering, what the heck is this? This is a lightning rod so that the lightning doesn't hit my lighthouse. Ugh. Very pretty, very cool, but also working lighthouse. So in the future, I don't know, maybe sometime soon, I plan to put a little like house here with a little animal pen, maybe even throw a villager here, just, I don't know, make it a little cozy area. I do appear here somewhat regularly. Like I said, when my bed gets destroyed or whatever. And I even have a chest full of boats, as you saw. I could use my elytra to fly over there, but we're gonna take a boat. Do it old school today. To keep the suspense. Because my actual base is through here. Through this tunnel that I dug, because I needed a little waterway to go through here. And you can kind of see my beacon right there. And the first thing you'll see is this really cool bridge that I made a few months ago, which is much better than just the random wooden blocks that led across the way before. And you can already see my wall with my little towers there. Here's my dock with many boats lying abandoned. Now this stupid path upward needs help, but I don't really know how to do it, so it's kind of just sitting here. And since I use my elytra a lot, it's kind of on the bottom of the list. We'll just pretend that I am getting up here very nicely and there's nothing weird going on. So across the way here, over my cool bridge and up these stairs, is an area that I'm kind of working on sometimes. It's got this cool wall and... Wrong button. Because why wouldn't you press that button to close it and this one to open it? With this working fence thing that's definitely not weird at all. With this little garden area. Ignore that. There's going to be a lot of things that I'm going to say I have plans for, or I need to work on, or I'm going to in the future, but that's just the way it is. If you play Tomb Raider, you might recognize a little bit of this yard. Very proud of this yard. Haven't worked on anything else after that. Now, you can kind of see some pretty cool stuff here, but this is kind of my home base over here. These towers, pretty cool. One thing you should know is most of what you're going to see today is stuff that I followed YouTube videos to make and then cobbled together into my base. So these towers, I think I don't remember if I had a video or just a picture for this, but I kind of put 2 towers and then I added the X in the middle because X's are cool, yeah. And then I made this cool tree and oh god, I'm really awkward. Okay, this is my house. can't actually get into that bell tower, I just realized. I mean, I made it, so I should know that, but whatever. Here's the inside with my many dogs. I've got this little alchemy corner. I have plans to make a separate house for all of my alchemy stuff because there's just, I need more room. And this is my little smelting corner with my pupper and skull. Don't worry about that. All my chests labeled. This is my bedroom, technically. I don't really have... This is like my home sleeping spot. There's a door there and a little map with the whole area. And you can go upstairs, but yeah, there's just nothing here. So yeah, definitely I don't actually have plans on anything to do with that, but whatever. There used to be a like weird tree here that I took down because it looked terrible. This is my portal to the Nether. It looks really cool. Definitely followed a guide for that. We'll go in there later because there's some cool stuff in there. This is my cactus farm. I used to have a windmill over there, but I took it down because I wasn't super excited about. Actually, it was a water wheel. That's what it was. It was a water wheel. This is my concrete maker area where you can make concrete really easily, but also it looks cool. So if you play the game, you know that when you make concrete, it comes out as this powder. You have to make it touch water. And so with this little machine, you put the concrete there, dig it out, the dropper drops a new one, and you can just hold down both clicks and automatically get it. Makes things a lot quicker. This is my iron farm, which looks really cool. Is it working? Oh yeah, it's working. Oh god, it's working. Oh, it's so loud. Hold on. Hold, please. Okay. God, I have so much iron because of this thing. It works really well. Okay, moving on. You'll notice around the whole area of my base, I have this little, like, it's like a little wall, basically. One of the many iterations that this world went through is that this was like the zombie apocalypse, and we needed a wall to keep ourselves safe, but I didn't really do anything besides put up this cool wall around almost the entire base. This is one of 2 lightning towers I have up. You can see the other one over there in the far distance, and this one's here. You might be thinking 2's a lot, but my original house half burnt down because of lightning, so I might be a little paranoid about it. This area up here is just kind of my tree farm. We've got kind of all my different trees. We've got acacia and white oak. I don't remember what the original name is called. This is new stuff. I'm not as used to it. Cherry, oak, jungle, all that, all the trees. You might have noticed this cool dragon thing here. I'll just take off over here so you can see it a little better. Oh, I'm the best at landing. This was a Pinterest post that I pretty much just copied and put lava in because I thought it was cool, and it came out really neat. I'm pretty happy with it. And the little, like, walking under, it's cool. I like never come over here. I don't think I've been over here since I finished this wall. But it sure is cool down here. Yeah. Okay, so we've got the tree farm, and then okay. What are you doing? Don't you look away from me. All right, sassy. This is my perfect wool farm that is not weird and awkward and also running out of shears. But I don't really care because, guys, I have so much wool. So much wool. Dang it. Except for like 3 colors, of which I have very little, but everything else I have so much wool. You can really see the portal a lot better from a distance here. And this lovely half-finished path is right here to remind me of my laziness of not finishing it. This is Hop Frog Farm, which I definitely didn't steal from something I saw at work. I wonder why I called it that. Ow. So this little area is just a little sanctuary for turtles and frogs. They're not imprisoned here. They are happy and enjoying their life. And there's at least 2 of all of them. Buddy, are you stuck? You're not supposed to get stuck in the foliage. Move. Go the other way. As I said, happy, thrilled, very excited for life. They are happy. Don't worry about it. I'm going over here now. We can kind of circle around this way. This is a map of kind of the greater area. We are right there. The spawn point we were at is right here, I believe. This is probably the lighthouse right here, to give you a better idea of general area. I have some things kind of pointed out. We'll be going up there later because there's some cool stuff there. These are 2 cool mountains that are nearby us, but yeah, that's the map. It is dark again. That's great. In here, this is just my mine, but if we stop by this area here, this is just like, I got tired of pulling blocks out just to see how they looked, so I kind of have a line of, this is all the terracotta, these are all the wood types and the various forms they take. So when I'm doing a build or whatever, I can just come down here and be like, do I want this red or this red? And we've got sand and sandstone and blackstone and deep slate and concrete and wool. I should probably expand this to have even more blocks, but whatever, it's fine. Pit stop. I know, buddy. These dogs definitely don't just sit there all day. They, I let them free all the time. So this is my little gazebo. It's pretty cool. It's got flowers and lanterns and it's magical. Anyway, this is one of the few things that I kind of made on my own. It's just a little like sunflower field, I guess. A bunch of sunflowers, a little cute gazebo. I don't know. And then let's hit up this. This is a little bee house full of happy bees that are not trapped in here. Hey guys. They have plenty of flowers and, oh good God. So one thing about me you will probably notice is I am a massive hoarder in Minecraft. I have chests full of dirt and many things because I need them. I might need them in the future and they're mine. So there. I have so, oh my God, what am I gonna do with this honey? What do I do with all of this? I don't even know why I need these. I just wanted them. Help. Why is there so many flowers in here? Okay, I'm gonna go now. Oh god, I can't pick up that. That's important. I need that. Why am I whispering? I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna go now. Anyway, that was my bee farm. It's working very well, as you can see. Up here we can see we have a little barn with some happy little... You alright, buddy? He's fine. We've got some cows over here, and some sheep, and there's some pigs. Where the heck's my horse? Oh, I know where my horse is. My horse is not here. I hardly ever use a horse because I have portals and an elytra. So this delightful little house is a kelp farm where it automatically gathers kelp. It's not terribly efficient, but gets the job done. Kelp you can burn into dried kelp, and then the kelp can be made into blocks, which is a form of fuel to burn other things. And there's my other lightning tower thingy. This is my little chicken pen with my happy little chickens. They've even got little nests in there, as you can see. They're very happy. Hi, buddy. Why are you staring at the corner? What is this, the Blair Witch Project? Okay, there you go. Thank you. And up here we have a little cherry forest that I made. I kind of just put it here because I wanted it to surround my little enchanting room. And in here is just kind of a little enchanting area. It's kind of not in a great place. Like, it's close to my house, but it's also kind of not. This is super first world problems. I know. I get it. Down here is kind of where I keep my villagers. They're very happy and not at all trapped. I'm sensing a theme. Hi, what are you doing up here? How do you keep getting out? What? Okay, we'll just ignore that. I'm not really sure how he got up here because I fenced it off. Are you a wizard or something? What is... Oh, whatever. There's a golem. They appear because the villagers need help sometimes. This is my Fletcher area. If you shoot that, it lights up. I don't have a bow, or I'd show you, and I'm lazy. This is my perfectly humane chicken farm. Don't worry about it. There's my horse. This is my leather working area with my totally humane cow beef maker. Don't worry about it. Hi, horse. Did I even name you? I've literally used this horse like once, probably. No, I didn't name it. Okay, cool. He's happy, don't worry about it. He loves his little 3x3 square. Oh, you bitch. Well, I guess you don't get to sleep now. Because your bed was in there. Jerk. He's perfectly happy. Don't worry about it. This is my observatory. Buddy, what are you doing? It's a little bit of a better view. It's even got a little telescope up top. We can go up there. This build is pretty cool, to be honest. We've got our map guys in here. We've got a map that I'm kind of still working on. Definitely actively. This map is cool because it kind of shows the layout of my entire base. Oh, interesting. It appears that I made this map before I finished some of the stuff over here. So this right here wasn't finished. This building I took down and remade. These two buildings are done. This circle is still not done, but we won't worry about that. Anyway, we've got this kind of lower area with the map. And then up here, I have this all walled off because those guys will fall off of ledges and kill themselves, supposedly accidentally, but whatever. This is where they sleep. They're very happy. Don't worry about it. Can you not follow me, please? Thank you. Up here is where the cool little telescope is. It kind of, like, I did not plan this, but it perfectly frames that mountain over there, which is super, I don't know, it's really cool. Okay, that is my library. It's massive and really cool, and it's full of idiots as well. Hi guys. I know. We've got this cool lower area with this little, you can't really tell, but it's a watermelon stained glass with two golems. These golems keep appearing, which makes me think that somehow enemies are getting in, but the whole area is spawn proof, so I'm not sure how that's happening, but whatever. This is the upper area. This is where the librarians sleep, ostensibly. Very cool. And then I had to wall this area off because they would go up here and then just be too far from everything and get stuck because their pathing is terrible. But this is kind of just the attic, books and all sorts of cool little things up here. Okay, you can see there's more of a wall here. There was a like, was it a cliff? I feel like it was a cliff, kind of a cliff or a sharp hill here, so I just decided to do this to wall off a little area. And then I decided to lock all the villagers in because they were getting out and just getting stuck places. So it's like, screw them. This is the little church / chapel area where I have my two clerics. I didn't just forget where you were. Don't judge me. Yeah, you stare at each other, weirdos. This little church is pretty cool. I was pretty happy to find it. I do have plans in the future to make a little, like, graveyard area right here, but obviously I haven't gotten there yet. This is like a little smithy house where all my smith guys stay. There's like toolsmith and weaponsmith and that type of thing. A little work area there with the smith. Hi. They're very happy. Don't worry about it. Dangnabbit. This is the little, like, I don't know. There's farmers downstairs, and there's a little butcher area up here. These guys are all butchers. Well, those two are butchers. Villagers just keep appearing. I'm not sure why or where or how, but whatever. And they've got their golem there to chill out with them. Golems appear when, like, I think it's at least 3 villagers are in panic mode from an enemy. And there's a lot of golems here. I still don't know why. Anyway, there's the front. And then back around here. Hi. He's been in there for a while. I don't really remember when he appeared or how, but he's in there with the pigs. We won't worry about it. This is a little farm area for my farmers. They're very happy. Don't worry about it. Hey guys, editing Diz here, I guess. Quiet you. I realized that I never actually went inside the downstairs down here. I kind of did the outside and then left. To be fair, I was getting tired and my voice hurt, so just look, I'm old, cut me some slack. So in here is kind of where the farmers stare at each other awkwardly. They've got this giant shared bed and a bunch of paintings that they don't appreciate and books, and it's just a cute little cozy place. And then since I was here, I might as well pop over here a little bit better. I just kind of did, hey, this is the place, and then left. So let's actually go in here because it's kind of cool. The smith is cool, and then we've got the little armor place and all the things here. I guess they can't get out there. Sorry. They can totally get out over here. Have they? Have they? These guys are escape artists. Don't let them fool you. Yeah, they've totally escaped. This is supposed to be where all the smithies sleep. Why is there a golem in here? Did they all get killed? What is happening? I am so confused. Anyway, upstairs is kind of empty because it's just, I don't know. I'm never going to come up here except if I'm showing it off for this video. So that confused my brain for a second. Huh. Oh, right. Seriously though, did all my smithy guys die? Well, anyway, bye. Let's see. I know you keep seeing that and you're like, that is the coolest freaking windmill. I know. We'll get there. We'll get there. We're almost done with this area and then we'll go over there. So, the thing about this entire area, my entire base, is it all used to be this birch forest, just like this over here. This lake was not here. It was kind of a dip, and I filled it in with water, pretty much. Hey, editing Diz again. I figured this would be a good time to... I basically recreated my seed. This is the world completely untouched by me. It might be slightly different. I don't think so. I did spawn on the other side of this ocean for some reason, but other than that, it seems mostly the same. So this would be where I spawned initially. This is where the lighthouse is. I think it's like right here somewhere. And there's my mountain you can see from my base. This is where that little hole was that the little tunnel that takes me over to my base. And just so you guys can see what I started with initially. So I recognize these trees because I spent a lot of time working in this area, making the bridge and the path and all kinds of... My original house used to actually hang off, like hang over the edge here. But when I said that this whole area used to be a birch forest, I meant literally the entire area. Like, this is where my tree farm is currently, up on this ridge here. And yeah, just the entire place, it was just a birch forest. And yes, I had to fill in these stupid holes, and it was annoying. So yeah, I just kind of wanted to show that this was the initial how it all was before I got my grubby mitts on it. This is where the villages are. This right here is what I'm talking about when I refer to the dip. This is where the lake is that I made. So I kind of cut off the cave there and just filled it in to a certain point. Yeah, so this was where it all started. And you can see over here, again, just a bunch of trees and the mountain that I decided would be a great idea to just tear it all down. I'll flatten it myself by hand, because that's just how I roll. Anyway, back to very tired Diz, whose voice is starting to go, so cut her some slack. Bye. Anyway, there was a divot here. I filled it with water, made a little lake. It's pretty neat. I needed it for the little fishing house here for my fishermen. Hey guys. This is their little sleeping area. And then they have a little like patio that they can't get onto because otherwise they would jump in the lake and probably drown, knowing them. They never close a damn door. Jerks. And then they have a little like fishing stand right there. Hi guys. This is my little like shepherd house with my shepherd guys. Yes, I still have an inventory full of honey. Deal with it. And it's got this little area. I should really put like some sheep in here. I don't know. I'm sure they would be very happy and I wouldn't have to worry about it. And I've got this little fenced off area back here with some storage and stuff. This is the stonemason house. This is why I was very confused to find the stonemason up there, because I have this place locked up tight. Are you seriously stuck there again? Better? Do you just like that corner? Okay. I don't know. Maybe they get crammed out the fence. I have no idea. Anyway, I have a few of these guys because they sell really good stuff like terracotta, glazed terracotta. The highest level guys sell quartz, which is a pain in the absolute ass to get. And they also buy stone, which is an easy thing to gather. Back to down. You asshole. I hate you. Okay, you know what? Hold on. Oh god, typing is hard. Alright, go to bed. No. What? What is happening? Dude. Oh my god, you know what? I know exactly where this man went. Okay, I don't know exactly where this man went. Where the heck did he go? Sir, your bed is over here. Get in there. Get in there. You get the pleasure of sleeping outside. You know what? Enjoy. Okay, we're getting you inside this fence tonight. Or, get your ass in here. honestly ridiculous. Okay. Screw you. You took my bed and you won't even sleep in it. God, okay. I got really sidetracked. That was a stonemason. Coming up, buddy. This is my cool bridge that I hardly ever use because I fly everywhere. It's very cool. It's got little bonsais everywhere. It was a pain in the ass to build across this freaking chasm, but it looks cool. So there. This is my bamboo and sugarcane farm. It's very cool on the inside. It automatically gathers sugarcane and also bamboo. It's pretty. So there. I'm tired. That's my beacon. That's why I can move fast and my health is regenerating. That's my nether wart farm. Don't worry about it. It sucks. Oh yeah. This is where I gather glow lichen. It's a dispenser. It automatically dispenses bone meal, so I can just sit here with shears and gather. This is my lava farm. If you put lava up here and then put these dripstones, it eventually becomes a source block of lava. Definitely use that a lot. This is my back porch. I don't think I ever showed off. Did I even show off my flag up there? I just freaking added that. That wasn't even in the video. Rainbow. Yeah, cool flag, dope house. Everything is cool and awesome and great. This windmill is amazing and I love it. I'm gonna land my wheat. Oh, ow. I wanted a giant wheat field surrounded with a windmill, you know, words. It looks cool. Yes, it was a pain in the ass to build. And I have this cool little terraced area with carrots. This is definitely an area that I have big plans for. This is some more of my little terracing / this is my wall. This area just plain seemed dangerous, so I was like, I'm gonna put a wall here and a little iron door. That way I can go down there and mine, because there's a lot of copper there I might need someday, but for now it's locked up. Keep them zombies out. And then over here you could see this whole area was just kind of like birch. And there's torches everywhere to kind of spawn proof so that creepers don't just appear in my base at night. Pretty much the entire area within my my walled off area is pretty much spawn proofed. This is my garden. I don't know, it was pretty and I liked it, so I grew it. It's got carrots and potatoes and pumpkins and watermelons and cocoa beans and all the good stuff. This is supposed to be an automatic pumpkin farm. I want you to know I've never seen a pumpkin come out of here, and I was gonna come over here and open this and be like, it doesn't work and I don't know why, and then I opened it and there's pumpkins everywhere. What am I gonna do with that many pumpkins? That's so many pumpkins. What am I gonna do with these? That's so many pumpkins. God. Okay. Um, so there's one more thing in this immediate area that I want to show, and that's goddamn pumpkins. This is the start of the Resident Evil 1 mansion. The outside looks terrible right now because I'm gonna have I'll do that later once I've got at least the base plan finished up, but this is kind of the main hall. I don't have any of that side done, and I only have the upper area on this side done. And by that I mean just the upper area of the dining room. I do have a small problem with this part right here because if we go down here, my dining room, you can see that the table is offset because I had to make it 3 because I wanted to put the little placemats in, but I didn't want them to touch. I thought that'd be weird. Also, this grandfather clock looks super cool. I stole that offline. Don't from the internet. Don't give me too much credit for that. And also, this fireplace looks really dumb because in the game there's like a shield key item above the fireplace, and so having 2 looks really weird. So I'm probably going to take out this whole wall, move it out 1, put it back up, make this 1, make this even. I don't know what I'm gonna do about the ceiling though, because I like the way that looks up there. Maybe it'll look cooler with 3. I don't know. So that's where I am with that. Come over here. This is where Kenneth's getting eaten by the zombie. The first zombie you see. And then this is the stairway with the elevator that obviously I haven't finished or even really begun. This is the piano room with the bar, and it'll have the secret door here. And this piano is dope. It's my little map for the keyboard. Very cool, very proud of that. And then in here we've got the keeper's room. I considered trapping a zombie and putting it in there with a name tag on, but it's a lot of work. I don't know. Considering what I did for piano keys in the other room, I can't imagine that it would be terrible, but I don't know. I feel like zombies can break down wooden doors, so I don't want to, like, go through all that just to have him ruin it. This is... If you play Resident Evil, you'll know that this is the actual file that you find in the game, in this room. I know, I'm a nerd. It's okay. And that's about it. I have this room done with the little, it's supposed to be a lion statue, but try to make a 1 block wide lion statue in this game. Please do. If you figure it out, let me know. Because that'd be cool. But yeah, that's about all I have done for the mansion now. I have essentially blueprints, and I'm going to finish the rest of the game. Okay, so now we can go to the Nether. Alright, so editing is again. Before we head to the Nether, I wanted to do a quick walkabout of kind of the outer perimeter. We never really got around to doing that. This wall is pretty extensive, and I'm pretty impressed that I actually managed to finish it. Like I said earlier, it was basically the concept was it was a wall to protect kind of the inner barrier, and so you'll see at first it's kind of a tall wall where you can look out the sides and keep watch, but near the end it gets pretty low and it's just kind of a fence. Oh, there's our dragon friend. Still as cool as ever. That cove, like, I feel like I should put a pirate cove or something cool over there, but I don't know. This island over here, like, I want to do something with it. I really do. But I can't figure out how to put a bridge over it that would look natural in the slightest. Like, I don't know how you would do a diagonal bridge. It's at just the wrong angle across the river. It kind of sucks. And then here's kind of the edge of, oh my gosh, that freaking windmill is so pretty. This is kind of the edge of my base for now anyway. You can see this is the cave we were at earlier. And yeah, I know I need to do like more decorating around the village on the outdoors side, but that's a lot and I'm not great at it, so I've been procrastinating. I never did go inside here, but like there's not a whole lot in there. It's just kind of a pillar basically to the top. More of my giant wheat field. You get so much wheat and seeds when you harvest. There's the bridge from the lower side, and that's pretty much it. The bridge doesn't really wrap around like the cherry tree area. It kind of just ends. I haven't had any trouble with roaming zombies so far. Okay. Now for a long time, my nether was just a bunch of disgusting red tunnels until one day I decided to fix it. And I made this thing. This was a couple of pictures I found online somewhere, and so I pretty much just made it off of that. I think I did a pretty good job of doing it as best I could. All these tunnels lead to portals to other biomes and stuff. Like this is where my desert and mesa biome is and my stronghold. I forgot what I was doing. That switch I pulled diverted me here. If I had left it, I would have gone on to just the stronghold in the end. This tunnel is just black concrete and end rods. It makes it a really cool effect. Yes, it was a pain in the ass to do. Like I said, this is just a mesa. I've got a little forward base here in case I need it, anything, or a place to rest. Right over here, this is the squid farm I was talking about. I had to take all the water out so that the squids would only spawn here, and they automatically die and you can gather their ink. This is actually kind of interesting because I made this path here out of mud blocks and it goes all the way to the stronghold. I don't really use this anymore because I just use the portal that leads directly to the stronghold. But I used to run along this path a lot to go to the end for some reason, until I was like, wait a minute, I could just do an end portal there, or another portal there. Before I built the village right on top of my base, I used this here as my villager trading hall. I have a villager breeder right over here. With a bunch I can't believe this thing's still working. I don't know why the cow is trying to get in here. With just some farmers, and like when they get enough food, they make more little ones. But yeah, I just kind of made this little weird hall. This is what happens when I build on my own without a YouTube guide. Yeah, there's a reason I use the guides now. And you'll see that the housing I have now is a bit better than what we had before. I should let these guys out, but whatever, it'll be fine. They just have their little 2x3 cells with a bed and a workstation, and I would trade with them, and they're very happy. Don't worry about it. Anyway, like I was saying, this little path leads all the way through this desert here to my stronghold, which leads to the end. And we'll just block that now. And it ends at this little dock area where there's some boats you can grab. I don't really want to take a boat. And then you could take the river down this way, because the stronghold is literally right off of the river. Right here. This right here is my kind of corally area that I have quick and easy access to with tropical fish, and oh my god, I haven't looked at this area with shaders. It is so pretty. Look at this. Anyway, sorry, I got distracted by the beauty there for a second. It's so pretty. I only recently started using shaders. I've been playing this game for like a decade, and I've only just started using shaders. Anyway, this is the way to my stronghold. Swoosh. You can see I've spent some time gathering in here, gathering the bricks and stuff for other projects. This is the portal that would appear where I said that I had the turn off. That was the library, but I pilfered the entire thing. And there's much more stronghold, but like, it's a stronghold, whatever. Sometime in the future, I'd like to kind of redo this area, make it pretty and cool looking, but I freaking still have the lava below right now, so bloop. The reason we're going to the end right now is because of this bad boy. This is my Enderman's farm. Enderman farm, where you can get experience and stuff. It's pretty cool looking. Anyway, that's my Enderman farm. That's really the only thing I've done in the end so far. I do want to do something cool in the island area here, but I'm not sure what it's going to be yet. Alright, you might notice a difference in my inventory and also my voice. It's actually a few days later and I was editing. I felt like the last few minutes weren't great. My voice was going, I was tired, and I didn't show off some of the stuff that I kind of want to. So we're doing a little bit of a second take, but only for the last little bit. So this portal is actually what goes to the stronghold, if you were curious. However, this, get in, is very slow to start. There we go. Yeah. So this portal, as you can see, I haven't done anything with this tunnel. This is what all of my tunnels used to look like, as well as my main hub room. It was just unfinished nonsense. You know how it be. And the reason I made this and why we're coming out here is because this is... So this, you may have seen the shield map art above my fireplace. This is where I made that map. It took me freaking forever because this was the first one I ever did. So I was still figuring it out. And also, I made like 3 of these. So underneath here is the yellow, because I made a yellow one. And then underneath that is a green. So, in various places in the mansion, you might notice a shield picture art in the wall. And that this is where I made it. It took forever to flatten, and it took freaking forever to figure out what I was doing with the map, and then I finally got it figured, and there it is. And I'll probably be making many more of those types of map arts because I'm crazy. So that was everything down that way. This here is a little path. I actually made this kind of on my own. I felt like it looked really cool, and I don't know, I think it came out pretty good. This way leads to my Froglight farm, where we make frog lights sometimes when everything's working and not broken, as it currently seems to be. If you're wondering why there's a spawner there, don't worry about it. And over here, I've actually managed to spawn proof this area from slimes, which is pretty nice. This is a little piglin bartering house. I did not realize that I was so close to the top of the world when I made it. That was kind of a pain in the ass, but basically you can put gold up there and turn it on, and they trade until they run out of gold. It's a good way to get potions and more blackstone and gravel and quartz and all kinds of good stuff. Up here I have a gold farm that I made. It's actually that way. You could just barely see it right there. Again, it's nothing really special. It's just kind of your basic farm. The reason I made it over here is because it had to be in a specific biome, so I had to make it kind of over this way. I've been thinking about making this one kind of an automatic one, like lowering the drop there, because I don't really need the experience. My Enderman farm gives me plenty of experience, and it's the best like per minute for experience. I mostly use this one to get gold and rotten flesh. Yeah, I know. And they won't even attack you until you shoot them with an arrow or hit them with a snowball, which is why this stuff's here. And this kelp's here so that I can smelt the, like, all the swords and stuff that you get, just to get more gold. Good thing I'm wearing my elytra. Whee! Who flies around in F5 mode? Raise your hands. I sure don't. I keep forgetting that half of the point of this video is so that I can look back and see how much progress I've made. So I am going to go down here. I wasn't initially going to show off this kind of just rough path, but I may change this sometime in the future and want to look back and see what I was living with for years. So this is just kind of the basic path. The Nether also looks really cool with these shaders. Sometimes it makes it a little hard to see, but I think it would be kind of hard to see out in that distance anyway. Hi, buddy. You don't mind if I just fall in lava and die? Oh my god. Yeah, go. Okay. Look, guys, the Nether is dangerous. Get out of here. This is why I need to make a better path here. This is my little tiny Nether fortress that I have. Ow! Jerks. I'm gonna probably die here, but this is fine. I've obviously harvested some of this. Shut the front door with your... Anyway, that was my Nether fortress. Boy, wasn't that exciting. I definitely didn't die. What's this way? This way is... That's going to be our finale. That stuff there. This is just a weird little path. I can gather blackstone there if needed. This leads to the Red Forest. No, the ancient city is down. I should really reverse these. The only thing I've really done here is make this really cool tunnel for my railroad. This took a really long time, but it came out so freaking cool. Like, you have no... This path is like so long. It's like 1,000 blocks. It's ridiculous. I had to go down basically most of the time, so I had to kind of modify it. There's some turns, like you can see it's almost all down. And through the portal here, you will find just kind of your basic forward base with a bed and a ender chest, and that's how I tunneled in. And then over here is the ancient city. I did remove basically all of the skulk sensors in this area. I was just tired of getting thwacked by the warden, and I wanted kind of this whole area to be mine, essentially. So I removed all the sensors. I haven't done anything with the ancient city. I've thought about it, but that's a lot. That is a lot to think about doing. I've seen videos where people like completely remake the ancient city, and that sounds cool, but also that's a lot. This is another tunnel where I can get blackstone. Nothing huge. This one leads to my spider farm and also my blue forest and snow area. Plainsland. Oh. So I have this path that leads to another portal where there's some plains that are basically updated to the newest version, because this world is a few updates behind. This is just a little trash corner, and that's back to the end. So let's go check out the spider farm, and then we'll check out the snowy area real quick before we head to the finale. So the thing about the spider farm is I found 2 spider spawners, like, I don't know, maybe this far apart from each other. And this actually might be the middle of them. And so I followed a guide and made a little spider spawner thing. And so if you sit here, they get carried through the water, and eventually they'll end up here. Like that. And then I have this sword specifically for here that is Bane of Arthropods, so that it kills them faster. And you can just and so if I ever need string or spider eyes for some reason, then I can come here and do that for a while. Here you can see what I mean by blue forest. It just leads to a kind of blue area of the nether. The other one would lead to the red area that I have, that I'm close to. And out here we have just kind of a snowy area. I don't have anything really here. I do want to build like a cool snow cabin out here, so I think that would be neat. This igloo is actually a spawn that was here when I made the world. They make igloos just part of the world these days. It's a structure that appears in snowy areas. Over here, you'll see the area where I made the map that became my piano keys on my build. You can see it right there. I had to flatten it out, and then I made it snow until it covered everything, and then I filled in the top half with black and made these keys. And it took pretty much an entire day. I think I took an entire Sunday doing this, maybe a little less, maybe a little more, somewhere around that. But yeah, that's something that I definitely did, and I will be doing something like that again. I have 3 other designs that I have plans for in the future. This is a thing that I'm just doing now. Okay. Okay, that was those. I think we're just about done here. We just have to go to this area here, and we'll be going to the mob spawner. I should have grabbed more fireworks, whatever. So this is my basic mob spawner. Mob spawn up there, come down here, I kill them, get things. Pretty simple. I'm planning on making this one into an automatic one sometime soon, because I don't need the experience, I just need the things. And out of that, mostly the gunpowder for my fireworks. Let's see. This is my shulker farm. I followed a guide to make it. It's not really anything special. This here is where we'll be having our finale. You might be thinking, oh, it's just another lighthouse. No, it's not. The lighthouse is kind of not even what I'm proud of here. It's definitely not just floating midair either. Don't worry about it. What I'm proud of is what's underneath the lighthouse. Shaboom! I spent what feels like forever dropping sand on this thing, digging that sand back up, repeating. Like, I spent so freaking long doing that. In fact, isn't there a... Am I done? Oh, there we go. So, granted, some of this is from digging out that map area and various other things, but that is a lot of sand. Like, stone, grass, dirt, all that is pretty high too, but sand is... I mean, look, if you need some sort of comparison, take a look at the times used. Like, that's over twice as much as dirt even. That is wild. Anyway, yeah, so I did that, and then I built this glass dome around it, and then I covered it back up with water. And I made this cool outdoorsy area. The inside, there's my portal. I can get back and forth directly, but I wanted to fly over here because it's cool. The inside, I haven't done anything with, and I don't really know what to do with it, but... Which brings up the question, why did I do this? I don't know. Big projects are fun, I guess. The outside, however, each of the 4 sides is themed by season. So this is my little spring area. It's probably the most well done. It's got a little river and a bunch of plants, and it's very pink. Very, very pink. Some bamboo, little lounge chair, etc. And then around the corner here is going to be either summer or... Oh, it's summer. So this one is very green, and that's got my axolotls that are very happy, don't worry about it. A little outdoor loungy area, flowers, that kind of thing. So around here is going to be autumn. We've got sunflowers and birch tree, mushrooms, pumpkins, of course. A little fire pit with logs around it, a giant mushroom. Apparently I thought copper was very autumn. And then we have winter. Very wintry theme. Oh yeah, I remember why this is closed up. I have a little hot tub, which definitely doesn't hurt if you get into it. And I made my own snow... Hi, buddy. I have snow golems, and I made my own little snow igloo. And they're very happy. And I made this little bush thing. Ha! Locked you in. He's very happy, don't worry about it. But yeah, that's pretty much it, I think. I think that's everything I've done with this world, as far as I know. It still looks about the same. It's underwater. What do you want? Okay, that looks way cooler. Yeah. Freaking love this thing. I'm so happy with it. Like I said, no idea what I'm actually do with the temple itself, but I'm thrilled to have it. Anyway, guys, that was my world as of right now. Anyway, I'm pretty happy with a fair amount of it, which is pretty cool, saying something. There'll be a playlist in the description that has a whole bunch of Minecraft builds. It'll have a fair amount of the builds you saw today. Not all of them. Some of them were pictures or whatever, but it'll have some of them, and I'll put the seed in the description. There it is right there if you want it to grab it there. Thanks for watching, and maybe someday I'll make another one of these. It's okay, bye.